All right, what is? Oh, your fucking PNG just disappeared. There it is.
No.
Like it just like it was there, and then it went to like the loading thing, and then it came back. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Animation Revaluation podcast. I am Lizer, and with me, as always, is Jay. What's up, Jay?
Hi, hi.
It's just us today, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been well, we had guests for two podcasts in a row, three,
Two podcasts,
two.
yeah.
I don't remember.
It's like two. It's two.
Yeah, I don't know how to count.
It's fine. I do the counting anyways.
Numbers are irrelevant to me. Oh man, what's man, what's been up? It's been what, like 2.5 weeks since we did the podcast.
Has it actually been that long?
I think something like that.
I think it's been 2 weeks. Cause I had the wedding last. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Cause I had the wedding last week.
Congratulations, by the way.
It wasn't me getting married.
Oh,
I had a nice time though. And I didn't think going to a wedding would be so much fun.
did you catch the
But,
bouquet?
no, I watched one of my friends do. So
That's why you
I
want to
did.
stay single, bitch. Fuck you.
Listen,
Damn, all right.
I may not have any bitches, but where are yours? I don't see it.
So this is gonna be the last episode of the podcast. Bro, the crazy
uh,
thing is like I be getting like mad like women in my DMs. I'm like, who are you? And they're like flirty and shit. I'm like, I don't feel safe.
better than me fucking with fucking what is it? Twitter bots
Oh yeah. I mean, I
trying to
get that
fucking
too.
add me and shit.
I get that all the time too. It's like, oh, I see you're an
Oh.
affiliate streamer. Would you like some overlays done? No.
Please go away.
Not only do I not want this, even if I did, I can't afford it. Fuck off.
Mm, felt that. But yeah.
The best is the
Uh
dudes that hit me up though.
oh really?
Oh yeah, it happens a lot.
Huh.
Dudes that think I'm gay, and people who think I'm a roleplay account for some reason,
Uh
and they'll just start trying to roleplay with me. I'm like, no, it's not my thing.
that's not what this is for.
Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, between that, going to a wedding and I've actually been playing a game on the side. Like
Overwatch 2.
well, no, I haven't been I've been subjected to purgatory, just not. I've only played one game in like the last like 3 days.
I've downloaded it, but have not actually done anything with it.
Uh, it seems like they fixed the queue problems anyway. But not the game I was talking about. Mega Strikers.
Oh yeah, I did see that you were playing. I got an email about it saying like, "Hey,
Hmm.
new character, come check it out." I'm like, I don't. Who are you? What?
How did you even get my
Yeah, I
email?
was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, but I've been playing that.
Nice.
Very fun game. It's a fun game to like play with friends. Like 3 stack it.
Mm,
Just have fun.
I don't have many of those.
It's fine. You got me.
Anyway.
Yes.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I never said that we were friends.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we watched some anime, man.
We did, yes.
We watched
Yes, we did. We watched
Gate.
Gate.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Gate? Uh-huh.
yeah, I messed up the
Yeah.
pronunciation. My bad. I don't speak Nihongo. Let's just do this. I
Okay.
gotta go to work.
Anyways, yes. We watched Gate for last week. basically. Um, to put this all in like perspective, we're literally met with our main character by the name. Where's my folder? There we go.
Right next to the homework folder.
I don't actually have one of
Me either.
those. This is Itami. Itami is a 30 I believe he's 30. He's in his 30s for sure. He's an otaku known by his coworkers and other people that his family that knows him. He has the classic saying of I work to support my hobbies, and if I had to choose between the two of them, I'd have to choose my hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But before we go any further, did you watch the dub or the sub?
I watched the sub.
I watched the dub.
Oh God.
Same quote though.
Okay. Huh. Same quote. Okay, so it just translated over the same way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice at
Surprisingly,
least.
that's why I was wondering. Like, I wonder if it would have been different, but I guess not.
I guess they were really serious about that one.
Guys, we gotta make sure.
They didn't misconstrue this one.
Hello.
Sorry.
Oh.
Some it's like fucking someone messaged me and I was just like,
Shut
I
the
forgot I'm
fuck
not on
up.
do not disturb. And I got distracted by the Discord ping too. So. Yes, Itami is like I think he's riding the train at the moment and he's like so like absorbed in his phone he's heading to like a dojinshi like what is it? It's like a
Like a
it's like
convention.
Comic-Con kind of.
Yeah.
It's like Comic-Con, but like I think it was just specifically for like one series. So it's like a convention. Know how conventions go. But he's just really absorbed, really excited. Bumps into a pole, not watching where he's going, and it's like watch where you're going on like one of the poles and like yellow. But that was just kind of funny. And then different scene, same episode, but it's like a it looked like the opening to like the it's like where the pillars are. It's like
Mhm.
it's like a big structure just appears and it's just gaping. It's just like black darkness in the middle. It looked like a gate of some sort.
Ironic.
And yeah, crazy. And like uh beings from like another world, like they were like dragon knights. They're fucking like orcs, fucking
Like
it's
somebody's D&D campaign leaked into
like
real
someone
life.
yeah just leaked into the real world and the civilians are just like fucking running screaming just like oh my god what the fuck is that what is that what's happening bro I should have went outside today
Yeah.
and they're like coming through this gate and they're just massacring like civilians on the cities on the sidewalks and he's just like uh And then Itani sees this and he's just like, I gotta do something. Because at this point, we don't know what Itani does for work,
Yeah, we just know
right?
he's an otaku.
Yeah. But we're just like, okay, so and then he's like, I gotta do something, and we're just like, I'm like, what do you do for work that like you think you can help with this? And he like runs out into starts helping evacuate, and it's like, oh, okay, he might just be a like a police officer or something. He's just off duty today. And he's like helping people and it's like people getting slaughtered in the streets and then he finds like this one night guy that got like shot off of his like mount and he goes to draw his sword against or like a knife against one of the police officers like helping and he's like shooting the fucking dragon knights out of the sky and I was like that guy has really good aim.
Yeah.
It was just like oh my god, okay, cool. Fucking guy falls off of his dragon, gets up, pulls a knife, and Itani steps in the way, fucking disarms him, and then just fucking
Like
finishes him
chokes
with
him
his
out.
own knife.
Yeah.
Chokes him and just finishes him with his own knife. There's blood all over him. Fucking looks at the policeman and is just like, "You guys okay?" He's like, the policeman is just like, looks at Itani and then looks back at the civilians behind him, then looks back at Itani again and is just like, so no one sees anything wrong with this, and we just have no like explanation whatsoever. And it's like, uh, and then the police officer just says, "Fuck it, we ball, I guess," and goes to another policeman. They kind of get the word out. They start evacuating um like civilians into this like I think it's like private. I think it's like wherever like someone of like really high importance lived, but it was really like fortified, like an actual like fortress kind of. At
Yeah.
least the walls were. It was like put everyone in there and then had like anyone else like military just pull up with guns and literally mowed anybody else that was like, that wasn't a civilian down basically. And then the fighting's all over, people go back to kind of like their normal way of life. Otani gets like an award, he gets like honors. This is the guy that was like helping out during this weird invasion.
Mm-hmm.
And
And give him the
we never
medal. He's
actually
like,
find.
I never got to go to the convention.
Yeah, it's like I never got to go to the it got canceled
Yeah.
like midway through, and it's just like, oh damn, this dude just wanted to go to the convention. And
He got like a field promotion though.
mhm. And he was like, I didn't even want the promotion. um but yeah, um he gets he gets promoted to first lieutenant, celebrated as a national hero. uh then the whole incident, or the whole invasion, gets dubbed the Ginza incident. uh Japan creates or not creates, but they have a task force backed by the United States.
Of course.
And they are gonna send this group to the special region, which is the other side of the gate, where all the other like the invaders came from.
Yeah, the fantasy world.
Yeah, basically it's a fantasy world. It was like, all right, we're gonna get you people, you know, and you're gonna go through there, uh, and see what the problem is, and deal with it. And that's episode 1.
I noticed he had the moment where he saved that little girl,
Yes.
and she keeps popping up throughout the show. I'll say right now, I didn't have time to watch all 5. I finished 3.
Yeah.
Um, but she's popped up like I think at least once in every one of those 3 episodes. So I wonder if there's gonna be some further importance to her. Like maybe she's his driving force or something. If they kill
Because
her,
it kind
I'll
of
be upset.
reminds. I get physically aggressive.
Yeah.
Episode 2. They're in the fantasy world. Um, they get like their new base of operations out in this hill. Wow. Out in this hill. I don't know why I couldn't say that word,
It
and
happens
I'm
to me all the
looking at
time, especially when I stream.
it. You streamer brain.
Yeah. Fucking sucks.
Um, it's like basically they get through the gate, they just mow down like, the the forces that were like stationed there at
Hmm.
first, because modern technology versus fantasy world, like sword and shield, and let's just say it doesn't go too well.
Nah, not
Um,
really.
not by a long shot. Um,
Who the fuck gave the wizard an AK-47?
Alakablam!
Yeah.
It's like, all right, who gave the wizard a shotgun? Alakablam!
I cast fireball. Just magic missile.
Magic missile.
A fucking
Yeah.
RPG.
um, but for context, I just thought this was really funny. But this is Takeo. Takeo is Itami's
Yeah.
this is his homie basically. Um, this man also is in the Cat Girls. I don't judge him.
He's a
I
good
can't
man.
judge him.
He is a good
I
man.
agree. That man is he's goated if you may. Um, but I believe they like he had mentioned something. He's like, "You think we'll meet a cat girl before we have to like deal with the dragon?" He's like, "I hope so." It's just that like throwaway line. It's pretty. Okay. Oh, I need bleach for my eyes. I need bleach for my eyes.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but he's a homie to say the least.
Yeah. I like I
Um,
like their interactions a lot.
yeah, they have really nice interactions.
It's like, by the way, I went to the convention. Gets all hype, starts chasing him.
It's like, what did you get? It's like, you have the goods.
He took that to be like homoerotic. He's like, I'm not interested
Yeah,
in
he's like,
men.
I'm not interested in that. He's like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What do you mean by that?
um, but through here they have like we get to see the president of the United States. I'm not gonna show him, but uh, they leave the investigation of the special region, the fantasy world, to the Japanese Self-Defense Force, and hope that Japan fails, basically. Um, Itami is assigned to the third recon squad, which is comprised of quite a few notable characters at the very least. So you're just gonna see them all. Um, they come across a village that basically needs to be evacuated because of they have the inkling of an idea that a dragon is like coming by and just burning the nearby forest. Um, and they kind of head over, and Itami just finds a unconscious elf woman in like a well, just by happenstance. Like he walked by the well, looked in it, saw her at the bottom,
Yeah.
and was just like, "All right, guys, this is a fucking problem."
I think he thought she was human at first, right?
Huh?
Because when he pulled her out, they were like, "Oh, she's an elf girl." He was like, "Huh?"
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, "Wait a minute."
This is just what I wanted.
um, but for the most part, that's episode 2. But I'll throw up the elf girl's picture. Is Tuka.
I want to know what her clothes went. I don't remember them taking them off. And
I
then
also don't remember that either, but
she
I'm
was
just
just
gonna
naked the next
assume
episode. It's like, oh,
I'm
okay.
just gonna assume she was just like they got burned, or they were just like, I don't know, conducting like fucking, what is it? Conducting like, not research, examinations, and was just stripped her. I don't
Maybe
know. They
they
gave her
they were like on
clothes.
the move the whole time though.
Yeah, but they had like extra clothes. I don't. I mean, what's her face? I have a picture for her too because I actually like her. Uh, this is Mari. This is the combat medic for the third. the third recon.
Mm.
Very soft spoken, very nice. But she also does have a very cold side to her when she deems fit.
Yeah.
Can't sleep on her.
Nah.
Uh, anyways, episode 3. Um, they're helping escort this village like to a different place. They're relocating them. They have Tuka passed out. She's unconscious in the back of the in the it's like a all-terrain vehicle basically.
Yeah.
It's like a big Humvee. Um, and they get stopped by a woman standing in the road.
Yeah.
And uh, this is where we meet Rory. And let's just say
Little shit.
she is I believe she's an apostle to the dark god Emroy. Emroy is a god of war, basically.
Good
Here,
game.
and all the kids are just like, "Whoa, it's her," and it's like they're all like fucking ran up to her, and they're just like, she's making sure the kids are okay, not making sure they're not being like kidnapped or anything.
Right.
They explain it like really well. She's very intrigued by like the car. She's like, it's like an innuendo made. She's like, but she was like very, what is it? Not blatant, but like she leaves certain words out, and it comes off as an innuendo.
Hmm.
Because she's like she wants to ride in the car itself, but she's just like, I just want to ride it, and from like anyone else that's not in like sight of view is just like, that's not okay. And fucking Takeo is just like, it should have been me, not him,
We should
because
probably
she ends
state
up sitting
that.
in his lap.
Yeah. We should probably state though that they don't understand each other.
No,
Like
there's two
they.
different languages being spoken here,
Yeah.
so it's a very rough translation. It does get slightly better over time, but for at least the first 5 episodes, it's a little rough for both sides,
Hmm.
even though they're starting to get it. Um,
And in the
but
English dub, they call her the Oracle, like the
the
kids.
Oracle,
Yeah, they're like it's an
um,
Oracle. It's an Oracle.
yeah, um, but she gets in the car, um, and what do you know? The fucking dragon pulls up. It's like, what the fuck y'all doing
And I pull up.
here? And they have combat with this dragon, and let's just say fucking Takeo's fucking driving skills are on fucking point.
Yeah. I like the fucking one guy. It's like I have an RPG. I'm gonna aim
Oh
it.
yeah, shoulder check.
Yeah, and then he's like, I should check behind me. And they're like, just fucking shoot it.
You should have did that first. And he shoots the rocket. He fucking like whiffs wide,
Yeah.
and fucking Rory throws a goddamn. It's an axe. That shit does damage, by
Oh
the
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn. Hits the ground and does something to the rocket. It makes it fucking come back. And I'm just like, huh? How? But
Boomerang.
I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, it fucking boomerang the fucking rocket, and it basically fucking blows like the dragon up. Not entirely, but definitely blows off like one of the limbs. And I believe it's like not blinded, but it definitely has one arrow in its eye
Yeah.
from the from like its siege on like the elf village.
Which is probably why the elf girl was like, gotta aim for the eye, but she can't speak English or
But she
Japanese or
can she
whatever.
was
So
she was just like pointing at her eye, and he got it. He was like,
yeah.
"Hey, aim for the eyes," and they all just fucking out the windows, fucking just unloading clips.
Me playing San Andreas.
Okay.
This coaster.
Um, I forgot to mention Lele. Lele is uh, I'd say a sorcerer because she doesn't have a hat, but um,
Mage in training.
mage in training. Yeah, she's very good at it too. Uh, but I think like they were like leaving as well because part of the evacuation, and they were like her master was like you shouldn't use magic, you know, all willy nilly. It's sacred and it shouldn't be abused. And
And then
he like
immediately uses misuses it.
yeah, misuses it immediately and like made like a comment about Lele's sister, and she didn't like that at all, and proceeded to pelt him with like snowballs or something like
He's
that.
like, I'm too old to ride something like you. Now your sister, on
Mm.
the other hand,
Now your sister, on the other hand,
it's just like a wooga. It's like, all
um,
right, he's magical Master Roshi. You got it.
yeah, he's literally. I don't blame him, to be honest. Um,
Bro, I like.
but yeah,
Oh, never mind.
uh,
Because I don't know if you're gonna
they
talk about it or not.
I wasn't going to, but
the
if you had something,
the horse,
the donkey,
huh? When
horse, horse.
when when she meets the
Oh,
soldiers for the first time and the horse is going
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. She had like a moment of where it was like she was gonna kind of basically get like trampled by a horse that was just like going crazy, going positively bonkers. And I don't have his picture, but he's the drill sergeant,
Mm.
the older dude.
He just pops that
Uh,
shit.
just
Pop
yeah,
pop.
he just popped the horse, and she's like, "These guys saved me, so they're safe. They're here for us."
I don't even think his intention was to save her. I think he just wanted to shoot something.
He just wanted to shoot something.
Yeah, just the way he
I
looked.
really, he
Like
seemed very proud of himself.
yeah, he doesn't seem like a good guy. Just pop pop pop. You see the horse like bleeding out and shit. It's like these
Yeah.
people saved me. It's like no,
I
they
was
just
like,
committed murder.
oh no. Um, but yeah. Um, that's Lele. Um, my computer just had a stroke.
Nice.
Um, I believe at some point, I think it was either in the beginning of 3 or the end of 3, just explained how Tuca ended up in the well. Something like that. I think it might have been the beginning of 4,
Yeah, because I haven't
but
seen that yet.
yeah. So basically, it just shows how Tuca got like in the well in the beginning, in the first place.
Mm.
Basically, Dragon ran through her village. It was just her and her, or it was just her dad woke her up and was just like, "All right, you need to run." And she's just like, "What do you mean by that?" And he's like, "Dragon." She looks out the window and it's fucking the dragon's right there.
Oh,
And she's like, "Oh shit."
it's like suddenly I
And
understand.
yeah, she had a oh shit moment. And put her in, he basically like pushed her into the wall. He's like, "All right, you'll be safe down here because there's water, everything else." He's like, everything else and but the well survived, by the way. It was just like, and there was just water in that bitch. He just dropped her in there. He was like, "You'll be safe here." Fucking just fucking dropped her ass in the well. I was just like, she probably could have hit her head and drowned
I
in
was gonna
there.
say that like, she just conks her head on the side and just
On the
drowns.
side, just drowns. Just like, damn, bro.
I protected her.
But I think she actually saw her dad die while she was falling down.
Oh,
Yeah. Um. But brought um they brought Rory, Lele, and to go back to like their home base on the hill.
Mm,
And let's just say Itami, his superior officer is very upset with him because he did that.
mm.
Because one, he didn't have
Permission?
yeah, he didn't have permission like at all. But he also couldn't ask because they were having communication issues.
Oh yeah,
Anyways,
because like at the end of the last episode, episode 3, like a big portion of the group that they were with kept going,
yeah,
and then like basically the main cast just stood there. It's like, I guess we're taking on refugees, and it just end.
yeah, that's literally.
It's like, I feel like there's
Um,
protocol to this.
but yeah, um, trying to think what else happened. But basically, it's just like a cultural exchange at this point.
Yeah,
Is like they got to see, which oddly look like their base oddly look like the Pentagon.
that's pretty funny.
It it, it was a 6 pointed star, but I got it like immediately. The Pentagon. I was just like, okay, I don't even have that, but um, yeah, it's just like they had it's like distributing like food to the refugees. You know, it's like it's fine because it was just Itami like taking care of the refugees for the most part.
Mm.
Um, they made baths like what is it? What is it called? The like they made like hot like the bath houses and stuff like that. Really simply. Um, then they were just having the refugees themselves, it's like Tuka and Lele were like, we don't do enough. We should probably work or like we need like some kind of income. And instead they decided to go to like one of the empty fields like near the battlefield and basically get all the dragon scales from like all the dragons that they killed. And they bring it to Utani. Utani, all right, we can take you back to where we came from on the other side of the gate, so you can probably like be able to trade those in because they'll probably be like worth something.
I'd imagine, yeah.
Or I mean, not different place. It's like a town. It's like a Talica, not the. It wasn't back to not back through the gate, but just a different city
Oh, okay.
for
Still,
trades.
even in our world, I feel like
That would
a
probably
dragon
go
scale would
for.
probably go for a lot.
They're
Like,
probably hard as shit.
yeah.
But yeah, they get driven to Italica, and let's just say they kind of get halfway, figure out that Italica's under siege by like other they were like adventuring groups turned bandits. Like there's another half of it, and it was just like, okay, cool, and whatever.
Sorry, I'm just thinking like, hey, Billy Mays here with the dragon scale copper pan. It's like, I would buy that shit.
um uh Yeah, there's like a small fight at the beginning, and uh, there's a young lady leading this fight by the name of Pina, or name being Pina Colada.
If you like pina colada.
This is Princess Pina.
Oh,
Um,
I gotta keep watching.
but basically they kind of run through a little bit of Pina's backstory with her being her father was the king, but she was a daughter of a concubine
Ooh,
of the king, so she wasn't like necessarily, you know, like she's definitely royalty, but I don't think
how old is she?
uh believe she is. I can get that to you in a second.
Depending on your answer, I might have a joke.
Oh God, hold on. Let me see. 19.
I'll pass.
You gonna tell me the joke later?
Maybe.
If you remember. Okay. But basically she's like she was raised to by another like knight, or she got her own order of knights, especially something that she wanted um at a young age,
Mm.
since she was a princess and she wanted to kind of have her own like legion of knights that she can fight with, and they would fight alongside her. Um, but she was actually a part of the uh enemy side, but through a little bit of like, she's realized the difference in strength between the Japan Self-Defense Force and uh you know her side, that they weren't gonna fucking win. And was just like, we're gonna be, we'll call it like, I want to ally myself with you, so we can stop this war, and she can protect her people, because her people alongside her have been fighting all waves, you know, bandits. Um, but overall, this between this and there's like another maybe fight or two in this last episode for 5,
Mhm.
and it went pretty well, honestly. Um, she does get uh a little exposed to otaku culture, so
Oh no.
yeah.
Oh no. But
But
that's all 5.
yeah, that's all 5.
Oh, okay.
She protects her city at the very least, with the
Nice.
help of the third recon.
Um, I guess since I'm the one who hasn't finished the 5, I'll give my review of like the 3
That's fine.
first. Um, so overall, I had never heard of this beforehand, like at all. I never heard the name of the show or anything. So I was going in
Hmm.
this completely blind. But when you put up the picture last time, I was like, oh, this looks like maybe some kind of like isekai thing. And I guess I wasn't completely wrong.
No.
But when I saw that it was like a soldier there too, and he had like the Humvee, I was like, maybe it's like one of those anime where they go into like a game world. Because I saw like girl with elf ears but normal clothes, Lolita with giant axe, mage girl, and then army dude. I was like, that's so many things clashing. Maybe it's like a game world type thing. Wrong, but I was still pleasantly surprised with what we got. I like all the characters so far, especially what's the gothic Lolita girl's name again?
Rory Mercury.
Yeah, I liked her introduction. You didn't talk about it, but like the first time we see her, is she's like assassinating a group of people.
Oh,
She's just like, yeah, like they're there. It's like a group of bandits or
those were
whatever.
bandits, yeah.
Yeah, and they're planning to like, I think they were planning to attack the the group.
Yeah, they were planning on trying to ambush
Yeah,
the
and she
Japanese.
just shows up and just like kills their leader, and is like, I work for the Dark God or whatever, and they're just like, oh fuck. And then it just
Hmm.
like cuts away, and then we see her again later, just standing in the road, and she's like being all cutesy and little brat. It's like I like her. The mage girl, I like her like deadpan attitude. The what was it? The medic?
The field medic, yeah.
Yeah, she is another one. Like you said, she's like very calm and level-headed. But when she snaps, it's funny.
Yes.
And that's another thing that I liked is this is the storyline itself is pretty serious. Like there's a ton of casualties happening and stuff, but it has a good level of comedy where it's not like overdoing it. The animation's nice. The characters are good. I haven't had any issues yet. I just didn't have time to finish it. But based off of the 3 that I did watch, I'd give it like an 8. Like, I'm having fun watching it. I'm gonna continue watching.
Alrighty. Could you guess what year this came out?
I want to say 2016.
Close. 2015.
Yeah, I can definitely tell just by the animation quality that it's not super new, but it's also not super old.
Yeah. But I'm glad you liked it. As for me, you know, I have the one faint memory of this, and it was a clip that I wouldn't say poorly misremembered, but the only part that it really mattered was we found out how old Rory was in this clip.
Oh yeah.
And they were in the real world. Like, they made it back. So I imagine that they come back at some point, and he's like, I'm like 900 and so. I'm just like, you're fucking what now?
Man, we
Okay.
don't have that many digits on our passports. We
Yeah. You get lucky if you make it the triple.
Yeah. What the fuck?
But for the first 5, I definitely enjoyed every second of it. Even the action scenes are very brief but to the point. Storytelling's pretty decent. The severity of it all is very concerning, but you know, it has its lighthearted moments. It has its like, holy shit, that was cool moments.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to seeing more of Miss Rory Mercury.
Yeah. So what's your rating?
I would definitely give this an 8. Absolutely.
Nice. We're in agreement.
I'm pretty impressed.
Like, I work overnight today, and that usually consists of me watching anime anyway. So I'll probably be watching this tonight.
Okay. Let me know how you like it.
Yeah. How many?
I'm pretty impressed with something that came out that the thing was, right? How I remembered this was that I was looking for the clip. Didn't find the clip, and then looked up like gothic Lolita chick with axe and found.
It's that easy.
Yeah, I was just like, wow.
I don't remember how many episodes were listed on the website I watched this on. I'd imagine it's more than a 12 episode anime, just from like the pacing it has.
Oh, I couldn't tell you, but I was watching.
This feels like
yeah,
it would be more
there's
like a
more.
20 something maybe, or even more
It
than that.
has 2 parts to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has 2 parts to it. I believe it's 12 for the first part, 12 for the second.
Okay.
So we're in for quite a ride.
And like I said, I watched the dub, so there was some like familiar voices there. Like the mage girl sounded super familiar, but I can't quite place.
And put your finger on it.
Yeah. I didn't have time to look it up. I'm pretty sure I heard Vegeta somewhere. Because like
we can never misplace that voice.
Nah. I was just trying to like cram the episodes in, so I'd be like doing other stuff and just listening sometimes.
Yeah.
So I don't even know like what character had his voice. I might even restart just so I can get like all the visual stuff too when I watch it at work. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it was enjoyable, and I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Yeah.
But anything you want to say before I talk about the next thing we're gonna watch?
No, I'm good. It would be your normal, you know, this is if anything happened to Rory Mercury, I'd then like, you know, burn the whole world down and then build a castle in its ashes.
I've had Rory Mercury for 2 hours. If anything happens to her, I'll kill everyone in this room and myself. Alright, So I was originally planning something, and then I changed my mind last minute to something else that I wanted to watch. And now that I've decided, like, hey, we're gonna watch this, I saw like a spoiler on Facebook. I'm like,
Oh.
man, what the fuck? And it was just like somebody just talking about like the fate of a character that I liked, which is why I wanted to watch it. And I was like, that's the fucking worst, dude. But yeah, for next week we are watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
I've heard so many things about this, and it's all been good.
Yeah. I watched 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, you did. So you fucking messaged me 5 minutes in. Fuck. Now I get to see it for myself.
It's like fucking 5 minutes on this was on my screen, and then they showed like vagina, and my little sister was there. I was like, huh.
She was just standing right behind you.
She was just like on the other sofa, just like, okay.
Oh. Oh no.
I was like, I'm not gonna watch this right now.
I have no clue where this goes, but this thing. 5 minutes, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
excited.
I could even say like, have you played Cyberpunk?
I've not. I remember we were trying to get it to work because you wanted to stream it. I think you had gotten it. Yeah. And it was just like it was just really buggy at the time.
Yeah.
Are you going? Did you play it?
I got I don't want to say decently far because in the grand scheme of things it's not that far. But you know, I played for a while. I put a couple hours in.
Because I do know that Edge Runners definitely re-sparked people replaying Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, it's back to being full price.
Oh.
Yeah, it was heavily discounted before. And then
Damn.
everyone's
I
like,
missed my
Edge
opportunity.
Runners, and now they're like, hey, $60.
I've missed my opportunity yet again.
But in the game they have the thing where like, you know, pretty much everyone has cybernetics, and you can like pop someone's like chip in your brain to see their memories.
Yeah.
So that's what this show opens on. It's like this dude who like went crazy and started murdering cops, and the main character is like looking at his memories, but we don't know that yet. So he goes through the whole thing. The guy gets killed by the cops, and the guy he wakes up from the memories. It's like, whoa, that was intense. And the guy who like gave him the chip is like, I have something even better. Here, put this in. And he does, and it's just a chick riding a dude, and he's like, oh, hold on. It's like, whoa, that's not what I was expecting. But I've heard nothing but good things. The animation looks really good. The one character that I like was interested in, that people were like, oh, they didn't deserve what happened to them, and I was like, fuck.
Oh no.
Seems to be a very big fan favorite, and I like their voice.
Okay.
So I'm excited for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners, huh?
Yeah. Tune in for that next week? Question mark.
Gonna try to.
Yeah.
Try to keep it on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Life happens. Doesn't happen as often.
I think I might be working on Friday. I'm not 100% sure, so
We'll get
stay
back
tuned.
to you. Yeah, we'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for today.
And that's it for me as well.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Huh? That's it for me.
What do you mean by that?
We're done for today.
Who said that?
Yes.
Now you gotta deal with me off stream.
No.
Alright guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.